California's $5.2 billion Pandemic Rental Relief Fund is running out of money even as the pandemic deepens. Economic turmoil and tenant protections expire in March. Housing advocates have seen a steady demand in recent months for assistance to protect people from displacement or eviction. The state requested an additional $1.9 billion from the Federal Emergency Rental Assistance Program to cover landlord and tenant debts, but last week state and local programs received just $68.7 million in additional funds. Aid requests from tenants and landlords have now hit $6.9 billion, according to state data. Officials say some of those requests will be ineligible or are duplicate applications that will be denied. Related, California getting additional $68 million in federal rent relief. It's premature in this moment to know if we are oversubscribed, said Jeffrey Ross, Deputy Director of the State Department of Housing and Community Development, because we don't know how much more funding we will. State officials estimate they need an additional $2.5 billion to cover upcoming demand. The federal government is expected to redistribute additional, unused funds this spring. But California's tenant protections end in March, allowing landlords to resume evictions for non-payment in most cities. Housing and landlord advocates say the ever-lengthening pandemic has strained a system launched in March to stem evictions and keep families housed during the health crisis. California will need significantly more funding from future federal reallocations in order to continue to meet the needs of the state will continue to focus relief toward the lowest-income families and tenants facing displacement, she said. Tenants and landlords apply to state and local programs, and eligible, low-income renters can have up to 100% of their back rent paid to their landlord. Some may also qualify for payment of future rent. The state estimates the various programs have helped nearly 250,000 families and distributed about $2.5 billion to landlords. The slow pace of payments has been an issue for the program since its inception. After March 31st, landlords will again be allowed to evict tenants for non-payment in most cities, increasing pressure to make aid payments. Housing advocates are worried and landlords are restless. "We are very concerned," said Deborah Carlton, Executive Vice President of the California Apartment Association. Millions of dollars have gone unpaid to tenants and owners. Many owners have received no rent for months. They cannot pay their taxes, mortgages and other expenses if the rent continues to go unpaid. The state's largest cities, including Los Angeles, San Jose, San Francisco and Oakland, ran their own programs with federal funds.